putting down his second one. Maybe he's just losing his marbles a little bit. Gonna come another engagement here. Bunch of Dragoons out there, some Libera, Lurkers, and Hydrisks, and as well as an Overlord, possibly just to scout for that Observer that's getting taken down. sAviOr trying to micro around, gonna try to move his forces, but no, he's gonna be pushed back by a bunch of Zealots, Archons, High Templar. Nice storm going off on all those small grouping of Hydrisks. A lot of Dragoons out there for BeSt. This is where, okay, those still Queens still out there. Lurker X morphing. sAviOr looking a little bit worried. And we're going to see what he uses those Queens for. It could be spawn broodings on the High Templar. It could be ensnare, although I don't, to slow down the Zealots, although I don't think that's going to be as successful as against Medic Marines. Queen going off. What to do? A Parasite, I believe. Okay, that was a Parasite on Dragoon just to be able to detect everything. Queen still there, not doing anything else. Queen apparently not really doing anything except for Parasites. I don't know why he needed 3 Queens for that. 1 Queen and 1 Parasite is enough. Observer is still out there now. BeSt is moving in with a bunch of Dragoons. Going to fire on that Queen that's going to fly away. A bunch of Dragoons and a bunch of High Templar. High Templar not taking on a storm, but also Reavers alongside and Zealots as well as Dragoons. sAviOr now in deep trouble. There are observers all over the place, and sAviOr I don't see has any forces. There's nothing, but those 2 production hatcheries are going to get taken down. Oh boy, a lot of Zealots and Dragoons that are moving in, as well as High Templar just moving into the sAviOr's base, storming everywhere, and a shuttle coming out on the backside, get taken down before it can do anything though. No support there from that direction, but BeSt now moving in and taking a complete ring. There's a lot of blue blood all over the place, but still, I think there's just not enough. That blue blood's mostly due to those Lurkers that do a lot of damage. Oh, there's Scarab, nice Scarab going up, taking down a lot of Hydras. sAviOr needs to use it more. Ensnare going off on several Dragoons and the High Templar, so that's going to prevent some maneuverability. Although I can't see this being very useful. sAviOr trying to take a page from Jadong's book, but I don't know how really successful it is. It would be a lot more successful if you use that on the forces as they were just starting to move into your base. That's going to slow down the push quite a bit and give you time to set up your defenses. sAviOr did lose 1 production hatchery, but meanwhile BeSt is just moving into sAviOr's main base right now. It's going to take down that hive. It's taking down all the buildings there. Everything, spawning pool gone down, Hydra is then gone down, all the evolution chambers have gone down, the Spire's gone down, and the main is down. So now he moves on into one of the initial expansions, nothing but a few Hydras and a couple Queens there to meet them. Queens are being completely useless, not even having spawn brooding to use, and spawning pool meanwhile going down for sAviOr. Don't know why he doesn't put that down in one of his other mining expansions, but that's going to be pointless at this point. sAviOr has at this point lost his match, and just can't be useful. Those Lurkers not being very well positioned, not doing their job. Hydras not being microed very well. BeSt meanwhile using this opportunity to put down another Nexus and expanding more. Okay, the Maestro has scouted that and moving forces into that direction, and now going to try to take down that natural expansion of his. Going to take it back with those Hydras, using a nice little Lurker block there, not being able to let the Archons moving very well, but he's not microing his Hydras very well, though, not ranging those Archons apparently. He did manage to take down a pylon, and I think that was another cannon, but not going to do anything to this Nexus. Separating his Hydra and morphing him into Lurkers. Meanwhile, those Archons going to focus on those Overlords, but I don't think those Lurkers that are going to be coming up are going to do anything. sAviOr at this point just trying to survive, hold on for as long as he can. He has burrowed Lurkers all over the place. He has Queens, which I don't know what they're for. I think the Queen's Nest, I don't know if it's been taken out or not. Maybe he put that down in one of his other expansions in the right-hand corner. That is currently what sAviOr is living on. He doesn't have really any mining going on in the upper left. That one expansion is still alive. That one expansion right here, and it's being forced into right now. It's gonna be taken out pretty quickly, pretty soon. Queen's flying around to wonder what they're gonna do now. I want to see something else. He has used Parasite. He has used Ensnare. Okay, it did give him positioning information, and it did slow down. But never mind. GG now. sAviOr knows he had it lost. He played a pretty good match, I must say. sAviOr performed pretty well. Although I would not say that sAviOr is yet ready to destroy everybody this year. Although that was a very nice precursor to what could be the future. He played a pretty good match. Unfortunately, getting completely surprised and completely out macroed by BeSt. Really, he just let BeSt. Prevented BeSt from using his Corsairs very well, and just overall played a very good game. But as soon as BeSt managed to macro up, getting a bunch of ground forces, he moved right in, and while he was doing that, he used all of his Corsairs to take down so many Overlords, and that was what sAviOr needed to prevent. Those ground forces he managed to take out and stop eventually, but with all of those Overlords, I couldn't even count the amount of Overlords. They could have been double digits for all I know of the Overlords that got taken. He lost so much psi, he lost everything. He lost troop production, he had to respawn all those Overlords, some of which did get taken down. BeSt and BeSt sitting there a little bit awkwardly. So, all in all, we're going to see, all in all, decent performance, very good performance by both players. I look forward to seeing other return play that sAviOr has given us. I hope he gets more opportunities to play. I hope that he has improved. I don't expect the Maestro back, but I expect a good player back. BeSt, his usual good play, and just overall very nice. 2-2 now. Looking forward to the ace match. GG.